I was preparing for a CNN segment I'm about to do, and it occurred to me that we are talking about the COVID vaccine and herd immunity in entirely the wrong way. So I wanted to clear it up for you and let you know what you need to know. Because it does seem that we're hearing two messages. One is this message of we're going to have herd immunity by April, which I fear leads people to be a little cavalier and change behaviors in a way that actually could make it harder to achieve herd immunity. And then there's the other side, which says, ooh, even if you get the vaccine, you still need to mask, you still need to distance, you still need to do all these same protocols, which then leads people to think, well, what's the point of getting the vaccine? And then people aren't getting the vaccine. Here is what the data says. Here is what you need to know. And there's two key things. One, when it comes to the vaccine, we need to look at the data, and the data does show that after you have received 2 doses of the vaccine and it's been 2 weeks, it severely and drastically reduces your risk of death from COVID, hospitalization, and severe disease. And that even holds up when you look at the mutations and the variants. We see a significant reduction in severe disease. So, what does that mean? When we talk about normalcy, big concept here. There is a difference between being able to hug your grandchildren or maybe see a small group of friends and being able to fill a 40,000 seat stadium safely. So looking at those two different definitions, after you've gotten 2 doses of the vaccine and it's been 2 weeks, you can hug your grandchildren. You can go to dinner and have dinner with a small group of friends, especially if they've had their 2 doses of the vaccine and it's been 2 weeks. You can have that normalcy. So yes, we still cannot just go back to the stadiums and go back to exactly life 100% as it was before. But in terms of getting closer to normalcy, we absolutely can. So I don't want that to be lost in the message. The vaccine is very effective, and it is one of the most important steps on us being able to approach normalcy. Second is this concept of herd immunity. Now, there is a difference between herd immunity and herd effect. Herd immunity is a specific epidemiologic threshold beyond which we can safely go back to that 40,000 seat stadium. We can all go back safely and resume life as it was before. We're not there yet. Whether we'll actually be there in April, I don't know that we will be. There's a lot of variables there, and I'm not certain that we will be there. But I do think that we are seeing herd effects right now, and that's really important. Herd effects aren't all the way to the threshold of herd immunity, but herd effects say we've had enough people, a fair amount of people who've already had the infection, have some immunity from that. We have a decent number of people who have gotten the COVID vaccine and are getting immunity from that. That is why we are potentially starting to see some drop in cases. So yes, we are starting to see herd effects. That doesn't mean we've reached herd immunity. And that definitely doesn't mean that we can let our foot off the gas pedal, because how do we reach herd immunity? By vaccinations. So there you have it. Those are some of the really key misconceptions I felt that you just needed to know and be able to understand, because the truth is we do want to achieve herd immunity. And one of the best ways to get that is the more people who get vaccinated means fewer infections. The fewer infections there are, then the fewer mutations and variants there are. And the fewer mutations and variants there are, the faster we all get to herd immunity and back to life as we know it. We are on the way. I hope that's reassuring. I hope that clears it up a little bit. Let me know what comments you have, questions, put them below. You know I'm here to distill the best data to make your life healthier, better, and easier. Protect you, protect your family. Share this with someone else who is wondering. I'm Dr. Daria. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll talk to you next time.